Hi again. We will continue our discussion of Fate and King Lear in this video. Just to recap, it was Lear's ego and corruptness that allowed Edmund to rise to power, consequently causing Cordelia to die. Cordelia's death sparked Lear's death because Lear had nothing else to live for with Cordelia gone. Even though Lear was exercising free will in all his decisions, this use of free will had a direct result on his fate. This relates to the theme because it shows how Lear brought upon his own peril. However, many characters in the play do take responsibility for their actions and, as a result, the wheel positively impacts their fate. Kent, for example, stays loyal to Lear even in Lear's madness. Kent does not manipulate others nor does he exhibit hubris, but instead tries to better Lear's condition. When he says, "All wary and or watched, take vantage, heavy eyes, not to behold this shameful lodging. Fortune, good night, smile once more, turn thy wheel," it is another example of how the characters in the play believe some higher being controls their fate. Kent is also a character who ended on the top of the wheel, in contrast to Lear. The significance of Kent's fate is to represent how those characters who exhibit positive qualities, such as loyalty, prevail over those of negative qualities. At the end of the play, power is taken from the bad and given to the good. This is also the fate of Edgar/Poor Tom, Gloucester's legitimate son who was cast to poverty only to come out on top. In contrast to Edmund, Edgar started at the top of the wheel and fell to the bottom. After being accused of conspiring against the kingdom, he decides to save himself and disguise himself as Poor Tom. Poor Tom is a symbol of Edmund's loss of noble identity. Yet, although his title is stripped, Edgar is still noble in that he cares for Gloucester. When Edgar says, "To be worst, the lowest and most dejected think of fortune, stand still in aspirance, lives not in fear," he even admits that he prefers life as an outcast. He feels safe being on the lowest of fortune's wheel, for he can hope for improvement. Whereas others are constantly trying to get ahead, Edgar finds meaning in the moment. Ultimately, Edgar reveals his identity and returns to power. Both he and Kent are the only characters who stay true to their morals and don't try to cheat their fates. In doing so, their fates reward them. Both examples serve as an extension to my theme statement because they represent how one's actions can also positively alter their future. Overall, every character was able to influence their fate or the fate of others. That concludes my discussion and I hope you enjoyed my videos.